Hi guys, so we're going to do the overnight curls on Sabrina's hair. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It hasn't been washed or pressed or anything. It's just from plaits to loosened. Okay. Firstly, we're going to oil the hair. You can use any oil, your regular oil, doesn't matter. We just want to put a bit of oil on it so that the curls come out nice and defined. Any oil is fine. There's no particular oil that you need to use. We're just using olive oil, which is what Sabrina uses daily. Okay. So this is what her hair looks like before our curls. Okay. We take a comb and we make a middle path down the head, right to the bottom to the back. Okay. Straight down a middle path. So because I'm starting on this side, I'm just going to tie this hair out of my way with a little scrunchie. Just to keep it out of the way so we don't pull any of the hair when we're doing our curls. Okay, so our hair is nice and oiled. You can do this if your hair is clean or dirty. It really doesn't matter. You're still going to get the defined curls. Then we take a bathrobe belt and we just divide it in half and we center it on the top of her head, just in the front. Okay, front. Okay, now you take a section of the front hair. How much hair you take doesn't matter, you're still going to get the curls. So you take that section, we put our belt in front of it, and you just wrap the hair around the belt. And you keep the hair on this side. Then we're going to take a section of the back, top part of the hair. Again, it doesn't matter how much hair you take, about that much will be enough. Then we wrap it around the belt, but under the first section that we wrapped. So we're going under the belt, under the first section, like that. Then we pull it. So we're basically trying to do a banana plait, but we're not using the belt as the third piece of hair. We're just simply wrapping the two pieces around the belt. So now we've reached the front section. I'm going to pull some of her hair and join it to that front piece that I was holding in my hand. Just make it straight. Lift the belt and wrap it round. Wrap it round the belt. Then this back piece, we're going to add a little bit of hair from the back. You'll notice that I'm not taking right from the bottom, I'm taking from the middle. This back piece now gets wrapped around the belt as well. But make sure it goes under the front one. Okay. Then again, for the front, we add a piece of hair to it from the bottom. Just like that. Make sure it's no hair has been tangled and it's adding straight. And then again, we wrap it around the belt like I'm doing. It's going round the belt, under the belt, just the front piece. Make sure you don't pull any hair as you go along, and wrap it around. We hold it there and we do the same with the back. We take a piece of the hair from the back, join it to the piece that you've been holding, and we wrap it round the belt from underneath, like that. Okay, and you pull in as you go along to make it tighter. It may be loose in the beginning till you get used to the technique, but it still will make your curls. So we continue doing that till we reach the bottom. So as you can see, I'm grabbing more here. I'm wrapping it around the belt. Just straighten it as I wrap it so it doesn't knot or anything. You're going under the belt and around, just that front portion. Then I'll do the same with the back. Take a piece of hair, join it to my back here, and then wrap it around my belt, under my belt and over. And we continue doing this till we reach the end of the hair. Wrap it. See, I just use my nails to straighten it and take out any knotting that could be happening. Then we wrap it around the belt again. Hold it away from us. Grab this portion while you grab some more hair from the back. Round. That hair will go round. Okay. Bring it around to the front. And hold. Now I'm grabbing the last piece of the bottom here, which I'm going to wrap around the belt like I've been doing all this time. Making sure I leave just a little bit to end the back piece. And we wrap it around the belt. And as you can see, I'm just going to grab the last piece of hair that's left here and attach it to my hair from the back. Make sure all the hair is taken and wrap it around. Now, when we reach this point, we're not going to plait it like a normal plait. We're going to wrap the front piece over, the back piece over, the back piece under, the front piece under. Making sure we make an X with the hair. So one piece over, one piece over, creating an X effect here. So it's going over, 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 over. It's not a normal plait. Again, we carry on doing that. Over, 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 over. So we're basically putting the two pieces of hair over each other as we go down the belt. When we reach the end, we try and get in as much of the hair to the end as possible. Then we just hold the edge in like that. We take our scrunchie and we tie the hair down so that it doesn't loosen, because if you let it go now, it's just going to loosen. Make sure you tie it tight and that all your hair is still wrapped as you tie it down, so that you get your curl right to the tip of your hair. Okay, so once this side is done, we've got to do the exact same thing on the other side. Over, we're going around the belt. Right, pulling our back piece from the top here. We go over the belt, around the belt. So as you can see, we've got two pieces here. Grab from the front, add onto your your front piece before you pull it over the belt. Then pull all of it over the belt. Right around. Then the back piece you've been holding, add some hair from the back on top. Then pull it over. And around your belt. And our front piece, we add more hair from the bottom now to our front piece. Pull it over and around our belt. Back piece section, add hair from the back on the top. Add it to that hair you've been holding. Around our belts. Under and over. Then our front piece, we're going to add an extra piece of hair there. Pull it around the belt, under and back to where it was. Now, of course, the back piece again. Add some more hair around the belt. Over, under, front piece. Now I'm pulling the last piece of the front bottom here, leaving just a little bit of the top for the back, putting it around like we did the other side, and then finally the back piece. Pull all the hair over and around. And like we did on the first one, we're now going to just twist our hair over each other but around our belts and under our belts, making our crisscross over and under the belt. So the back hair crosses the front hair crosses over the back. Until we reach the end, try and get in as much of your little ends as we can. And then again, to hold it in place, we tie our scrunchie. It might seem a bit loose, but trust me, it's fine. It's not going to make a difference. And once we're done, you take your two pieces, you twist them around your head. You can tie your knots. Twist it around just to make it comfortable, because you're going to sleep like this now. Okay. Then we go to bed and you'll see the results in the morning. So it's the next morning and we're now going to release the curls. So we just take our belt and we untangle it. You take your scrunchie off. You just pull it off slowly. So once your scrunchie is off, you unwind the curls slowly off the belt, as we do here. So you can see the curls are already defined. Just take the hair off slowly. Make sure you don't tangle any of the hair like I'm doing. And you take off the curls. You can already see those beautiful curls are falling into place, and we haven't really done much yet. Okay, we take off the one side and then we go on to the next side and we just do the same. Move our scrunchie away from the hair. And we remove the hair from our belt. other side. And you can see the curls already forming before we even finish. So we're just unwinding the hair like we did on the other side of the belts. And you can see the curls are already forming, and look at that. We've already got our curls. Once that is done, we don't take a comb, we don't brush it out, we simply use our hands to shake our curls, to give it some volume. So just shake the curls, just shake the curls on both sides. Give as much volume as you want. And you just fluff the top so that your hair falls backwards. Top, you just shake the curls out so that you get that volume and that drop. You can separate them a bit with your fingers if you want more volume. We separate the curls with our fingers. Once you get the volume that you're after, you can decide if you're going to go with the middle path or if you're going to go with the side path. So to get the side path, so I'm just fluffing the hair out, shaking the curls out. And then to get our side path, I simply just take the piece of hair that I want to go to the side, and I just push it to the side. And then we just fluff out to hide our path. And then as you can see, your curls are just dropping into place. Sabrina's is quite thin, so she's not giving as much curl as someone with thicker hair, but you can see her curls are already defined, they're falling into place, and they're just going where she wants them to go. So you can actually fix your style and do whatever you want with your curls, but they're there, they're not going anywhere, and you can just play around with it and get the style that you're after. We just want to virtue of the sideways, because I want them to see how it goes from side to middle, from middle to side. And that's our curls. You can look to the side and look to that side, Sabrina. As you can see, it's full. And there's our curls. Shake your head like this.
Okay, let's go.
Sabrina wants her hair parted in the middle, so all you just do is look for your middle part that you created when you did the curls, and just fluff the hair down to fall in the middle. Then you can just cover your curls by running your fingers through the top, and running your fingers through the top just to flatten it so that it goes down the middle and not to the side. Okay.
The wind.